Trump's secret Ankara plane swap has raised multiple questions about the safety of the journalists traveling with the US president. According to a Washington Post report, some of the journalists say that the operation has left them feeling deceived and questioning whether the White House considered their safety at all. Well, journalists traveling with President Donald Trump from Turkey to Britain were allegedly kept in the dark about a secret security operation. Trump was quietly moved off Air Force One and taken to another aircraft using a catering truck. The move was reportedly made because of a perceived threat from Iran, and the journalists traveling with Trump were not told about the operation. The Washington Post was the first to report the secret plane switch, which was later confirmed by US President Donald Trump. According to the Washington Post, journalists traveling with Trump from Turkey to Britain noticed several unusual details. They claimed that a catering truck was positioned unusually close to Air Force One. In an unusual manner, Trump boarded the Air Force One plane before the press motorcade reached the aircraft. The journalists on board have also alleged that journalists were told to keep their window blinds shut even after the flight took off, and they were not given a clear explanation despite being asked multiple times. Journalists who traveled to Ankara with Trump also told the Washington Post that Trump did not meet the press during the entire first leg of the flight, and he appeared only after boarding the new Air Force One flight in Britain. White House journalists have claimed that this is a very unusual incident for Trump. The Ankara flight contained about a dozen journalists who accompanied Trump on the trip, hailing from top news organizations. The Washington Post report quoted 3 of them on condition of anonymity. Some of them felt disappointed, and some said that the government has deceived them by not briefing them about the operation. One journalist told the Washington Post that reporters had not agreed to be put in such a position. The reporter said that they were not members of the Air Force or Secret Service and had not signed up to put themselves on the line to protect the president. Meanwhile, another journalist said that seeing Trump disappear into a catering truck was not something that they would have expected. The incident has sparked a debate over transparency of the White House. The journalists say that they understand the risks of covering a president, but they also say that they should be told when their own safety could be at stake.